All right. Morning, everyone. Where's my audio? There it is. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Let's go to the charts. We had a Fed statement by Jerome Powell, who said absolutely nothing useful, like I expected him to say, absolutely nothing useful. I can briefly mention the Fed. Now, I know the market moves with the Fed, but I have said it on this channel several times. Jerome Powell is a useless employee of the presidential office, right? So the president hires this figurehead that says exactly what the president's economic advisors tell him to say. And if he doesn't say it, he will get fired. He will get fired like a McDonald's worker and replaced by the president for another employee that will say what the president wants him to say. Now, in the last two presidents that we had, Donald Trump was a president like no one in America respected. At least most people didn't respect him. Abroad, he was very respected, but not domestically, right? So domestically, he wasn't very well respected unless he put in his trusted people in office, right? Like if you were a Democrat or even a Republican, you did not have respect for Donald Trump because he's not a politician. And politician, like government employees, do not respect non-government employees, just like non-government employees don't really respect government employees, right? So this was the problem with Trump. So the head of the Fed did not really respect Trump very much. Now, in the current administration, we all know that Biden is not, there. So whoever is telling Biden what to say in his ear is the same person that is telling Jerome Powell what he needs to do. Now, Jerome Powell has a little bit of leeway as to what he will say and do, but it has to be within the scope of what the presidential office wants him to do. And if he doesn't do what the presidential office tells him to do, he gets fired like a dry cleaner, basically, and replaced by another one, right? That's basically how the Fed operates. It is, it never says or does anything that is unexpected. It is very, very rare that happens. So once again, he goes on TV and says absolutely nothing. And the markets had a little bit of a reaction. So now let's go take a look at the charts. Damn, I keep forgetting to restart my computer. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Schwab is controlling a lot of politicians, but most of them are in Europe. So Schwab is controlling the European politicians, not Eastern Europe. They're a little too smart, but Western Europe, he certainly is. Also, people like John Kerry, Hillary Clinton, and whoever is talking in Joe Biden's ear is certainly there. Oh, my Kaiser report came out from Alzante. That's awesome. I need to retweet that. Thank you so much. Test for letting me know. Hey guys, I did an interview with Start9. We edited that interview. I'm gonna probably repost it. Check it out. You may still get a free ticket to Unconfiscatable if you purchase a Start9. If you need the link, you can go to tonebase.com, affiliates, Start9. Okay, let's move on. Monthly chart, man, the month is coming to an end and it's not looking pretty. That's correct. Unfortunately, the unvaccinated, or let me rephrase that, those without proper papers can't come to the United States. That is very unfortunate. That is definitely the conference is definitely feeling that effect, especially with some of the speakers that could not make it, that have spoken in the past. And if this policy exists 1 year from now, that you have to be vaccinated to come to the United States, and this conference is coming back, I'm not sure if this conference is coming back. Putting on conferences is a lot of work and a lot of stress and takes a lot of time. So if this conference is to come back and the United States does not drop the vaccine mandate, this conference will move to Mexico, where there is no vaccine mandate, gambling is legal, and we're all good to go. So this will probably move to Mexico along with myself. Okay, weekly chart. Jimmy G, thank you for joining, brother. I need to talk to you, so let's do a call later, Jimmy. That's a good point. Yeah, if you yeah, it doesn't seem to be a problem to be unvaccinated if you're coming through into the US illegally. So we took a bit of a dip yesterday based on the Jerome Powell Nuffenberger. But let's see what happens. Let's see if we're going to rebound nicely from that. Not much to say on a weekly chart. The 4-day chart was looking a lot nicer like half an hour ago when I was planning the stream. Looks like we turned back down. Nothing actually has changed from this chart. I would have loved to see us close above the short-term moving average, which I still think is somewhat likely in the next 36 hours or so. It's still a reversal candle. We still have a nice long wick. Wanted to put this down in the $33,000 area. The price is back down to 36.5. This chart has not changed. And we don't have to be scared of our 20% bullish allocation unless we start falling below 35,000. Before I move on to the daily chart, an update on Unconfiscatable. I actually should probably close that page and reopen it so we can see the ticket counts. We have the Unconfiscatable YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow that. That's where we're probably going to be streaming the event. If we stream the event, I cannot promise we will stream the event. Again, it is stress, it is time, it costs money to stream the event. We may just record the event and post the videos as soon as possible. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, as I am trying to get to 10,000 followers. Maybe then I will be able to get a check mark. And you can, of course, follow Unconfiscatable on Instagram as well. Hopefully we can break 1,000 followers there. The Financial Summit takes place August 1st to 6th in the Dominican Republic, but I'm going here to click on Unconfiscatable. Check out our little video. Interviewing another sponsor today, Ballet, coming on the show at 7 p.m. If you with Bobby Lee, those that want to hear about what Ballet does with their wallet solution, I will be talking to Bobby Lee about it today on the channel. And the Carnivory dinner is sold out. Still have tickets to the main event, 2-day conference. You can check out our speakers here. All right, next. Daily chart. Here's our daily chart. Yesterday's candle was looking so good. Everything was looking great. Powell started speaking. We were breaking 39K en route to that $42,000, $43,000 area. Stock markets panicked. Again, Bitcoin continues to be unreasonably correlated with the real stock market. But guess what? The real stock market hits an MRI buy today. As of today, the stock market is on an MRI buy. I am, of course, bullish with the MRI buy on the stock market. And not only should the stock market recover to the upside, I expect Bitcoin to follow suit and recover as well and make it back to that $40,000 area. So I remain bullish on both the general stock market right now and Bitcoin. Here's our 4-hour chart. Let's make that a 1-hour chart. We pulled all the way back to the area of the breakout for the second time, made a slightly new low. We just got rejected by a moving average on a 1-hour scale. I wonder if that's an MRI top candle, and it was. Okay, see, that was an MRI buy candle. Once again, the candle came late. This MRI buy probably didn't even show up until this candle started crashing. I'm sure this was a very scary candle to navigate off the MRI buy, and I would probably cut my losses, and then I would just play it safe. I would get back into the market here above 37K. If we can muster back up 37K today in today's daily candle, I would anticipate this to start going to the upside. This was the 2 p.m. candle. This is where we were right before Jerome Powell opened his mouth. And here's what happened after, mostly because the same exact thing happened in the traditional stock market. Somebody wants me to look at Tesla. Does the MRI work on Heikin Ashi candles? It does. In some cases, it works even better. If you look at the monthly scale and we put that on, I can never pronounce Heikin Ashi candles correctly. If you put that on that and you zoom out historically, it works very well, timing both tops and bottoms, waiting for it to load. And there it is. Here's our perfect top and calling the exact top. And here's our perfect bottom, calling the exact bottom. That was in the last bear market. This MRI top did not go in quite as nice. We also had a very nice MRI buy call off the Heikin Ashi MRI buy here. Decent MRI sell call here. It took about 4 months to recover. And in the traditional chart, there is an MRI sell right there at the top of the market as well. Somebody wants me to look at Tesla. Before I forget, let me look at Tesla real quick. Whoa, and Tesla is back down. Look at that. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. That looks nasty. That's a bad candle. That's a really bad candle for Tesla. And down we go. Support around the 200-day week moving average. Let's see the daily chart. See, that was the support that just got broken. That is an MRI buy, but I don't know. I would not trust this MRI buy. The candle looks really bad. You are on a double bottom. You are about to break the MRI support. You do have the 200-day moving average here. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shorting this right now either. So I would just stay neutral on Tesla. This is not a good look. You had a slightly lower high, and now you had a slightly lower low. That is a downtrend, folks. That is not good. The GBTC premium starting to creep back up. GBTC is about to hit its MRI buy. I still think the markets are going to turn around here a bit. Oil, I remain very bullish on oil. You guys know my thoughts on that. And as for gold, I'm ignoring gold until it breaks this blue line to the upside at about 1875. Oh yeah, the gold silver ratio. I keep meaning to redo this one. Nothing really much to see there. The traditional stock market is on an MRI buy, so I'm expecting a bit of a rally today. All right, guys, that is it. I haven't reviewed. No, guys, it's impossible for me to review everything, right? It's really impossible to review every single stock. I would love to somehow do that. Now, those interested, you should sign up for the trading MRI signals, right? And you can set up your own portfolio. I have Uber here. We can add Tesla, adjust basket. We can add NFLX. We can add Netflix. Tesla is already there. There's Netflix. See, Netflix is bearish, and neutral on the long-term chart. JMIA is bearish across the board. Wow. How much lower can this stock go? It wasn't an MRI buy daily recently. It's got a few more weeks to go for an MRI buy weekly. And it did not reverse on an MRI buy monthly. So maybe wait a few more weeks. And this could be a potential buying opportunity. I mean, it's been great with the MRI, perfect buy, perfect sell. Not this time. Nothing works every time. Bitcoin is bullish on the daily, bearish on weekly and monthly. Uber is bearish across the board. Tesla is topping on a monthly. And it's on an MRI buy on a daily. Right, Tesla is on a bottom on a daily, topping on a monthly. Tilray, look at this. Bottom, wow, look at that. Tilray is on an MRI. Wait, where's my chart? Tilray, MRI buy daily, MRI buy weekly, and then MRI buy monthly. That is rare. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. I'm going to message my friends. That is great. Where's Tilray? It's always on my list. Oh, Trump's company. Oh, wow. Look at that timing. Look at that timing. MRI sell, and boom, the stock goes down. How many percent? Look at that. 30% in 4 days of the MRI sell. Could you have timed it any better than the MRI sell on the daily with Trump's new media company? Wow. 1 to 4 candle correction, and guess what? Now we're trending up. I need to add that to my portfolio. Wow. I need to look at it. See, this is the thing, right? Like I'm organizing the conference, so I don't have the time, DWAC, to do everything. That sucks. Common stock update. Error. The hell? What happened there? Update. Interesting. It doesn't like it. That's strange. Let me message the guys that run this service. Oh, it added. It added. It's right there. Okay, it worked. It worked. I'm not sure what that error was, but it worked. There it is. Bearish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. Let me see what the weekly chart looks like. The service is really useful. I'm going to be going back to trading, guys, probably in a year or two, like consistently. I may or may not be streaming, but I'll be going back to trading. This is the service I'm going to be using. This is what I've been waiting for. Like, this has alerts. It'll send you notifications by email, on Telegram. If you trade the MRI. If you don't trade the MRI, then this is useless to you, right? This is for those that trade with the MRI like myself. Yeah, weekly is looking like a breakout. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Wow, what timing on that. All right, where's Tilray? I know I can just type in the ticker, but it should be on this list. You know, I still want to look at my assets. Oh, Uber, MRI buy also. Is that in the alert service? Did I miss it? I mean, I have Uber here. Yeah, right there. Bottom, it's on a bottom. Maybe we should have like another color or something. Like I want these to stand out. I want these to stand out. Maybe it should be green because it's a buying opportunity. Shared. What am I looking at here? Oh, that's interesting. Why is that? I'll put it in. Someone is asking me if I was to use Consensio on the S&P, what would I use? I would stick to Tyler Jenks's original work for Consensio on the S&P. I would use the weekly chart, and I would use his. I would probably still use the 3, the 9, and the 30. I know he liked using the 2, the 7, and the 30. I might go with the 3, 9, and 30 on the weekly scale. Guys, if you are interested in Consensio, go to products and services, on-demand workshops, and pick up the Consensio video. I will probably make it free next year. But if you want it this year, it'll still cost a little bit. This is Tyler Jenks's Consensio. It will eventually become free. And then the year after, the hyperwave theory will become free. You can also buy the book on hyperwave. Okay, I made half of this thing free, so I should probably drop the price to $250. And because I made the half of this workshop free. Okay, I was doing something. I was trying to find Tilray. Uber on an MRI buy, but I don't like this consolidation, so I would not be jumping all over that trade. JMIA is very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Very has a little bit more downside, but you can only go down so much. It is a real company, unlike shitcoins. Twitter, the Twitter Titanic is saved by the MRI daily, but it will not prevent it from sinking. Tilray, there you are. Man. Oh boy, the daily with the weekly with the monthly. Oh boy. I may throw some options on this. I may be logging into my trading account today. You guys are free to do whatever, but I really hope you can do options on Tilray. I might pick up a few calls or a bull call spread, or maybe even a call ratio back spread. Those that have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about, you need to get some option knowledge. You don't have to get it from me, but you have to get it from somewhere. And I do have an options trading workshop available as a webinar on tonevays.com. If you know what a call ratio back spread is, you probably don't need this worksheet. NVIDIA was a disaster. Saved by the MRI? Yes, it was. Right there. Not saved for long. I would not trust it right now. I would not trust it. I would just, hopefully I'm in there with a profit and I'm out. I'm not risking it. Oh, Ford. We were talking about Ford before. It was doing so well. All right, guys, I need to get back to work. I will be on Adam Meister's show on Friday, which is tomorrow. I have Bobby Lee coming on the show today. I see my moderators posted something. Can you look at ACB Aurora Cannabis? Oh God, that company was in total bankruptcy. Are they back? This was like a whoa. Wasn't this thing like 3 cents? Did they do a massive reverse split? What am I missing here? What am I missing? I don't see a reverse split. I don't see a split. I can swear ABC was like dead. Whatever Aurora Cannabis is doing, they're doing it right. Maybe it was a different company. Oh, that's ABC. I'm sorry. That's not ACB. I was about to say, wasn't Aurora Cannabis like a dead company? Well, whatever the hell this thing is, it knows what they're whatever the hell this is, its CEO knows what he's doing. That's all I can say. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, wrong ticker. No, I got it. But whatever the hell this is, it looks freaking good, right? So beautiful MRI buy right there. This is a very bullish candle today. Amerisource Virgin Corporation. No idea what they're doing, but if you have a job with this company, your job is probably secure because it's doing really freaking well. Okay, now let's go to ACB. Yeah, that is more like it. That is what I expected Aurora Cannabis to look like. Also, look at that. MRI buy on a daily, weekly, and monthly. Look, guys, I'm not saying this is going to make you a millionaire, and this trade can certainly fail, but I like the odds. I like these odds. I really like these odds. Earnings is still, a few weeks away. Let's keep an eye on this. This one's even cheaper. Wow. Well, I guess, they're both Canadian companies, as far as I understand. And if you can't drive a truck in Canada, and if they're all striking the vaccine mandates, then you can't get your cannabis across the country. So that could be an issue. All right. Time to go. Hey, guys, if you want to, I still haven't finished watching the COVID-19 second opinion Senate hearing. I think this is the best video of the year. The video starts at about 40 minutes. I'm still halfway through it. I'm going to finish watching it. I know a lot of people ask me for my Google Maps. I will share this one. This one is old. I haven't updated this in years. This was just me picking out places I like visiting. I should probably get back to this. But this is like the old Google Maps and stuff. So I have the link to this. I'll put it in the video description. I don't know if I'm ready to share my personal Google map with all my stars, restaurants, points of interest, because there's just too many places there. I want to double check, like certain addresses of people, friends' addresses, things like that as like a star. It doesn't say what that star belongs to, but still. So if I have the time to clean up that map, I'm happy to share it. But here is the Google map for, this is just like some cool places I would want to visit in my lifetime. This is also very old, and a lot of places like change because it's just an old Google map. Just places I always wanted to visit. And of course, this is like 5 years old. I've been to some of these, and I'm sure I have 100 new ones that I need to add to this. But it's really cool. Still haven't been to Stonehenge. Yeah, like the pictures don't work anymore. Back when I made this map like half a decade ago, I put notes on these things and stuff like that. Needs to be updated for sure. All right. Need to add Portugal there. Well, this wasn't for countries, right? These were specific places. So this was like, for example, these were specific places. Like these are Mayan pyramids. That's the blue hole. You can't even see the picture anymore. You know, like I said, this wasn't like countries to visit. These were like national parks and stuff. It's things like that. Like lakes and waterfalls and this is very, very old. Ukraine. Again, guys, I love Ukraine. This was before I ever been to Ukraine. And no, I need to add stuff. I mean, on my personal map, it's all there, right? Like this is a layer, right? So it's I have others. Yeah, on my personal Google map, right? On my personal Google map, there's lots of stuff in Ukraine. Well, let me take back lots, but so this is my personal Google map, right? So this is this is where I've been in Ukraine and places that I've been to or places that I'm keeping an eye on, let's say. Even like here, this was like somebody's house for a banya, for a sauna. It's like, look, we thought we were going to a sauna, but it's like some guy's house that has a sauna, which is fine because they were holding. So we just use some guy's sauna in their house. Like Ukraine's great. Ukraine's great. It's like some strangers. It's like, no. This is it's like a sauna place. Yeah, it's like a private house, but he hosts people at the private house to for a sauna. It's like a small sauna too. It like barely fits 3 people, barely. But it was on the way to the airport. Love Ukraine. Ukraine's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Come out to Unconfiscatable. Oh, those are our prior speakers. Let me not false advertise. These are our current speakers. And see you all soon at Unconfiscatable. Bye, guys.